So I thought that I wouldn't be an actual member of Vlog Tag until I was a day late for a video. So welcome to For Saturday. I probably should have made this video earlier because the lighting is horrible, but as soon as I got back from work and dinner, the bed was calling my name. Sleep, Leslie. Dear Dr. Oppenheimer, you remind me of a creepy version of Harrison Ford. Not saying that's a bad thing or anything, I'm just wondering if you mwah-ha-ha-ha daily, because it might scare your kids. Except for Mary Kate, who's just weird. Speaking of Mary Kate, Dr. Oppenheimer, I know she's not doing quite well in your linear algebra class right now, but she adores you as a teacher, and she works really hard. I know because we hear about it a lot, and not a bad thing that we hear about it. That's what we're here for, because we talk to each other. But we don't want a stressed out MK. So pass her. Please pass her. You probably don't know this, but Mary Kate quotes you a lot. And sometimes your quotes make my day. It's true. So that was my broken letter to your linear algebra professor. Also, Mary Kate, I need my camera battery back. Ask for my address if you need it. Hey! 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 Thank you! Pretty sure people in the hallway thinking that somebody be cray-cray and wanted to study hall. What am I doing with my life right now? Oh, I have to be off book for Salome by Tuesday. That's what I'm doing with my life. I have about 2 monologues left. Then I have memorized the monologue for my dialects class. I'm sorry to everybody. I don't remember what everybody had talked about this week. I'm kinda tired, so I'm just going to remember some things that we talked about a little bit. Bobby, you asked about how my theater stagecraft thing goes out. So we have class and we have lab, and in class we just talk about things in class, take tests. Lab, we apply ourselves and all that stuff. Examples include tying ropes, moving things, cutting wood, things that would seem simple, but I know no knowledge of, so I need to learn it. And it's a good thing to learn. Right now we just finished drafting, and now we're going into design aspects. And in lab, the last thing in lab we did was making a ground plan like stage managers do for a rehearsal space. Within my lab, we have 3 projects that are due. 1 is painting a flat that we build on our own. 2 is building a food prop all by ourselves. And 3 is a simple drafting project of our room. I almost finished the painting. I need to do some touch-ups, but I will show it to you guys when I'm done. Like Mary Kate, our school has this thing called practicum, but it's taken in a completely different way. It's actually credits that we have to have. We have to have 16 credits of practicum before we graduate, and the credits go from how we contribute to a show. You can read the prep practicum, which is the scene shop, the paint, the props, making the props, the electrics, other things like that. You get practicum hours for running crew backstage, stage managing, publicity, box office, front of house, even acting. You have to have at least 1 practicum hour per semester, and with each practicum hour is 56 hours of work per semester. And so my practicum hour that I had was working backstage for Hitchcock Blonde, which was the first show of the season. Next semester, I'm hoping to do 3 practicum hours to make up for just having 1 this semester. And I will get 2 from acting and ragtime, and I'm hoping to pick up a publicity, working in publicity next semester. Usually people in my stagecraft class would be in the paint, scene shop, or prop prep practicum. That was a practicum. That was a lot. Since I was lucky and got running crew, my stagecraft professor, who is also the technical director of the shows this semester, had to keep an eye on me so he would know that I'm doing things right where I was doing, because me working in the shop, not working in the shop, was an oddity. And he thought that I was a pretty badass stagehand. Even so to the point that he talked to me about becoming a professional one. I don't know what to think about that just yet. Nikki, you asked about high school things that I miss. From my old high school, I miss marching band. And it's more actually marching and than just, you know, the band as a whole. I'm not gonna lie. And then the thing about boarding school I miss is probably all the memories I have of boarding school, and I'm not going to go into them because I'll talk about them for ages. Mostly with friends and being nerds and loving life and having a free spirit, open mind, and all that stuff. Mary Kate, it's not that I don't like your BSG corner. It's just because I don't understand it. And I know I'd understand it if I watched Battlestar Galactica. But you know how I am about being committed to television shows. For those who don't know, watching huge series as a project for me is very intimidating. Let me just tell you that I am still on the 3rd episode of Doctor Who, the 9th Doctor. It took me 5 months to finish Firefly and Serenity. What do you expect from me? To everyone else, I love you. Helen, you are probably watching this from the UK right now, and that makes me sad, and that probably makes James sad as well. So I'm keeping you and James in my heart. That was a weird heart. Bobby, I'll tell you about road trip plans next week, because I'm going to see very important Friday during Christmas break. Casey. Adam and Nikki and everybody else, I love you. Have a lovely day. See.